Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Be amongst the guys. Yeah, I had some problems before, so it held me back. But now I'm just happy to be here and looking forward to the training sessions and the next few games.
To both players, for Tato from Panama Radio. How did you feel when you got that call that you're coming to the national team, the Renaldo? I think it's also your first time as well. Where were you guys and how did you feel when you got that phone call?
For me, I think this is my second time being called up. I was grateful for coming here because I've been working for this and it's always been my goal to play for the national team. So I was very grateful we get the call up and get the recognition.
I think I was at training, and I got the call that I'm getting the call up in, and I was very excited because I knew that this time I really have to come no matter what, So just happy to be here.
Renaldo, it's a bang from Soccer. The call-up, did it come as a surprise in any way? And I say this because the goalkeeping department does not always change in the Bafana Bafana setup. You had Che, Kawanwen and Boss for some time. And looking at how things have been with these keepers, are you surprised that you got ahead of someone like Che, for example, into the national team who has the most clean sheets in the league this season?
I don't feel like I was surprised. In the prelim squad, there's always 5 goalkeepers. So if your name is there in the beginning from the 5, you always have to be ready because anything can happen. They can get injured and you have to be ready. So if you feel like there's always 3 and you feel like I won't make the final squad, and when you do get a chance, you won't be ready. So I was always ready. If I do get it, I'll be able to come.
Karel, freelance sports journalist. This one to Okon. Your trajectory over the last couple of years has been nothing short of special. Randbeck, Super Sports United for a couple of seasons, and now out in Germany. How would you now with the national team as well? How would you just describe the last couple of years for you in regards to your growth?
Since adolescent years, I've been working hard, and always this has been where I want to be. So I think everything just falls in place once you just keep on working hard and you believe that you're going to end up achieving what you want to achieve. So that was just my view on everything. So it's just very special to me.
Hi, you're Coach from News from Africa. Let me start with you, Renaldo. Remember there's a time where I spoke to you, at that time you sit outside of the Sekolo United matchday squad even then, and you also then didn't make it to the Bafana Okon squad. At that time, did you feel as if the goal to even get anywhere close to the conversation of going to the World Cup was gone? And how have you, reacted to get yourself back into the Sekolo squad, as well as finally getting yourself back into the Bafana squad? And for Okon as well, what has changed for you as a player since the last time we saw you play here in South Africa for Super Sports United?
I can remember the last time I had an interview with you was after I was in the Bafana game against the Tanzania Mozambique game, and the season started. I played the first 3 or 4 games and I got dropped for XYZ reason, but it never stopped me from working hard because I believed in myself, I know my ability, and I've been pushing hard at training, and eventually my head coach at the club decided to give me another chance, and then I took it from there. So I always had a dream of if I get a chance to play, I'll do my best, and I can only control what is in my situation. If I play, I can control it. The rest I can't control.
Now nothing has really changed. The goals are still the same, and still working very hard. I have personal goals of my own. And this is one of them, and just gonna keep on working hard and achieve all of my goals.
I think really just on the field and your position, how much have you grown in terms of the on the field aspects since you've played in the Bundesliga too? How much growth has there been from the player that was playing in the local game to what you've been exposed to there? How much has that changed you as a player for the short period of time?
I think, in the Bundesliga too, it's very aggressive, quick, you know. So I had to adapt, and I have to adapt. I had to adapt quickly, you know, and I think those are the type of stuff that have made me better my game since I've been here, and you can say that's much more of the growth, you know, just the intensity and the intensity most.
Okay. Good afternoon, Amy. Looking at the squad, the players that were selected by Coach Hugo, who's playing in the same position as yours, speaking of Kosnati CBC, Kamane, Ovimbegezeli Bokazi, what do you make of the players that have also played within the PSL, just looking at their growth?
Yeah, no, the growth is very good, you know, and the coach wouldn't put them in there if they weren't, you know, that good. So yeah, it's promising, you know, very promising for us as a country, you know, just to keep on working hard and being the best.
Right. Final question for the two players. Okay, yeah.
Maybe just you look so much composed. Is that the maturity that you've learned out in Germany, bringing into the national team? Because you look like this is where you belong, to be honest. Cool, calm, collected. Is this the confidence that you've gained out in Germany?
Yeah, I think I've gained a lot of confidence there, but I mean, I think it's just me also. It's the way I present myself. So yeah, that's just it.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. We can now turn our attention to the coach.